everybody out there. This is Kris Nicholson. I am just practicing, just basically playing on this thing, warming up my hands, playing on my beautiful Williams Symphony Grand II. I absolutely love this piano. I've been playing on this more than I've been playing on any of my other pianos, actually. And I have a concert tonight. It's not me, I'm actually, trying to join a band. And this band is called Southern Blood. We're going to be playing at the Boca Black Box and everything. And I got my mask, which is right over here. Got my mask. So, only thing about it is that I got to learn how to, I want to make something before I go over there to elevate this part just a little bit so I can still breathe underneath. Because if I take one huge breath, that mask goes straight into my mouth. So I'm going to do that before I leave. But I just want to pray. I just want to play and practice. Beautiful sound. But the music I'm actually going to be playing is like classic rock and southern rock and stuff like that. So, Leonard Skinner's 38 Special. I'm saving that for later. I'm just playing right now, just getting all warmed up and everything. And let's see. from the very first Symphony Grand is a different action. It's a different sound source actually too. You know, basically we cut up the sounds a little bit. We paid attention of basically the dynamics of it. I didn't do it, but the team did. And I told them basically what it needed. And the action, it feels so good. It actually feels, honestly, way better than any of my grand pianos that I have here. And also, this is actually a guitar action. This is one of the best actions in the business, which is actually made in Italy. So the guitar company is an Italian company, which is really cool. But this one over here is called the Grand Touch. So the key is a little bit longer than the actual digital piano. So you actually feel kind of like a fulcrum point on it. And beautiful sound it has. You have a 9-foot, I'm sorry, not a 9, you actually have a 10-foot concert grand piano in here. I'm not going to tell you the brand of it. But you have a 10-foot, very beautiful concert grand piano that you have in here. So those lows, really bring out and everything like that. I got this on low bass, basically. Take off the bass on most of it. So that's exactly what I did on this one. Took off most of the bass on it. I'm going to put just a little bit more high just to see. I haven't done that, but just want to see how it sounds with it, which is going to be beautiful sound. So if I was going to do like Smile, I'm going to play that song. as I said, these songs I'm not playing tonight. I'm not playing tonight. I'm playing more Southern rock, and so I'm saving my energy for a little bit later, and you'll see it. I'm not using this piano because this is actually going to be a tryout for me for this band, and to see, I haven't been in the band for a long time, so this is going to be basically just a tryout. So my keyboard that I'm using over there, it's a Yamaha keyboard. It's a Yamaha P515 that I'm using. It's packed up right over there because that's the only keyboard that I can use that the speakers are right in front of my face, and I have my own personal monitor so I can hear myself. But also, I have the matching stand too. So I'm going to be using that keyboard tonight. But if everything goes well and I like being with the band and playing with the band, they asked me if I could play for New Year's Eve, which is going to be some money, which is really cool. And I'm going to see if I can bring my Williams, because this is the company that I absolutely just adore and I love and everything. So this is basically what you've been hearing, and that's a regular grand piano voice. I like to also use the bright piano. So bright piano stand out just a little bit more. Trying to save my energy for this hand and everything. And you know what's weird? I fell on this arm, this whole side right over here when we had the flood. I fell, and this right over here still hurts, and my arm still hurts. So I'm trying to save my energy though, but it's okay. You know what? I love these lights. Oh, by the way, a lot of people ask me, can you shut off the lights? Yes, you have a button right over here that actually could shut off the lights. For those who do not like the lights or think the lights are kind of annoying, to me, I love them. I absolutely love them when I play it. It shows, of course, I just watch the lights basically, but you can turn off the lights right over here. I don't think they're annoying. I think they're really cool, and it makes the piano. Once I turn off this light, it makes the piano gleam a lot better, especially when you turn it on. All those rainbow lights I just love that. By the way, when we were talking about this project, basically with the Williams, when it was just a project, now it's reality. I didn't know anything about the lights. They didn't tell me anything about the lights, so that was not my idea. What I basically did with this is I help basically with the design. I say, okay, like this looks good with that looks good. Why don't we change this lid prop and everything like that? I didn't build this, but I helped with the design. Just basically said, okay, let's use this music desk. Let's use the square legs and everything, the lyre prop and everything like that. So I helped with the design. Also, there was going to be a big speaker right over here that was just going to be in the middle. I told him to actually put it in the bottom, and I didn't know anything about the soundbar, which is a great idea, because when I saw the soundbar, I'm like, that's pretty cool, That was right here. This has, by the way, 8 speakers. The Symphony Grand I has 6 speakers. And I did not know anything about the lights. So that's a big surprise. I didn't even know anything about the action, going to be honest with you. I didn't know anything about the action. What I did on here was basically a lot of the rhythm styles that are on here. So I'm going to just show you something that's really cool. I'm just going to groove with one. Let's groove with, let's see. Let's groove with Slow Blues. I love this one. This is one of them I did long time ago, and I presented it to other companies, and they kind of like blew me off. But Williams is the only company that actually accepted it, which is really cool. And I was glad to help him on his project. So this is one of my rhythms, which is called Slow Blues. Put on the chords, and you get to see this turns to like an aquamarine, which is really, really nice. I love that. I just absolutely love that. So let me just let you listen to it. Let's do it in the key of D flat. Let me let you listen to the minor, which is same key but minor. By the way, what I propose to be in this machine, this beautiful piano, was you get good quality rhythms, and you get long intros, long endings, also long variations and normals, and chord variations, so your majors, minors, and sevenths. And it's to follow you to bring out the mood and good quality. It's only 2 variations, but we only just begun everybody, so check this out. Okay, this is the 7th. But also over here you have an OTS, which is. So I'm gonna try it with the rhythm, just to see. So I'm gonna skip the intro and just go straight into the rhythm. Humongous upgrade from the Symphony Grand I. And, you know, so I was very, very happy to collaborate in this project. And so there was a lot of, there's a lot of things, because a lot of my friends heard me working on these tracks, but I did not tell them what it was for. This was a humongous, humongous secret that we kept from my friends and my viewers, that I was actually collaborating with the Williams. Actually, this is not the first one that I actually collaborated with. The Legato and the Legato 3 and the Allegro 3, I helped collaborate with basically the specs on it. I didn't do any of the voices. I didn't do, and also a little bit of the style. I mean, the cosmetics of the Allegro 3, but I didn't design the case or anything like that. I just basically helped with the specs. Say, this is what people are looking for on it, and this is exactly what I did with this one too. And I tell you this, this company is phenomenal company. I remember the time that one of my Williams keyboards actually just went like that, and I sent it back to the company. They fixed it, brought it back to me. It was like brand spanking new again. It was unbelievable. One time I was stepping on the pedals on the Symphony Grand I, and the pedal thing was coming off and everything. They sent me a brand new pedal wire. And one time I accidentally busted the jacks right over here, because when I was moving it, I busted the jacks. Oh no, I need it for a concert. This was a Symphony Grand I, and they sent me the jack replacement and everything. As I said, phenomenal company. They will work with you. They are just A plus in my book. There's other companies that I'm not going to name the names, but there's other companies that I actually. Oh my gosh, my screen broke. Well, of course, yeah, definitely. You're gonna have to pay like $600 for just a screen and everything, and we're, I don't think we have that part in stock, stuff like that. And it's like, wow, unbelievable. So I have to order a screen, or I can get a third party. One time, I got a screen from one of my keyboards from a third party that worked with that keyboard, because I couldn't get it from the manufacturer. With Williams, you could talk to the manufacturer. If something happens to your Williams, you could talk to them. They could work with you. They'll say, okay, what happened? They're very, very nice people. Very, very nice people. And I work with them, so it's really cool. Okay, so that's one of my rhythms right there. This one's called Southern Rock Shuffle. I pressed the wrong key. There you go. here. So this is one of them, which is called the Big Band Fast, which I love. So we want you to have a backup band. That is really, really cool. This one's called Fusion Funk. And also this one over here is called Jazz Funk, which is really cool. I think this one has the bass line that I put in that I like. I'm going to try it in minor. Also, I have one over here. Let me see. Let's go over to this one here that I love. It's called let's see. It's called Fun Polka. If I can find it on here. There's different polkas. Oh, let me show you this. See if I can find. I just passed it. Cartoon. Okay. This one over here. This is called Movie Ragtime, which is basically, I kind of made this style to dedicate it to Joanne Castle, which is the ragtime pianist and everything, and she's the one who taught me ragtime. So this is how it is right here. Oh, wait a second, hold on a minute. Take off the OTS. Piano. Okay. The ending by accident, but you got it right there. And what happened is that sometimes at the end of the piano roll, it's ripped, and then you get that sound that you have in there, which is pretty cool. I love it. I love it. If you haven't tried this piano, which is the Williams Symphony Grand II, right now you probably still see the Symphony Grand I in stores. That has dropped in price, everybody. I heard that's dropped to like $8.99. I might be wrong, but it's dropped to like close to that, like $8.99. The Symphony Grand I is still a great piano. By the way, I still have the Symphony Grand I, and actually it's not mine anymore, it's my sister's. So I have it at her house since I knew that the Symphony Grand II was coming over. So one of these days I want to try to see, I don't know how I'm going to pull it off, but get the Symphony Grand I back over here and have the two side by side so I can compare the 1 and the 2 so you know the difference. Anyway, you can just go back to my reference videos of the Symphony Grand I and then compare it yourself, because you can just by looking at it, the Symphony Grand I and the Symphony Grand II, as I said, they're both phenomenal pianos. I did a lot of concerts with the Symphony Grand I, a lot of concerts with them. So I did, and also I rented out the Symphony Grand I many times for other people for their shows. But you should just look at this one and you see the difference of it. Once you play it, you'll feel the difference of it and the sound quality and everything. So that's basically it. I absolutely just love this company. This company has stuck by me thick and thin. Even, you know, when my mom passed away and everything like that, I was going through it and I couldn't do most of the styles. I couldn't give them that at the time. And it was a lot of trauma, so they stuck with me with that. When we met in California in NAMM, you know, we talked about everything and everything was all right. And then when we talked about this new project, this became a reality, everybody. So I am so happy with it. By the way, I have to thank Jim Norman, which is product manager of Williams, and Simmons. You know, they make Simmons drums. They make a whole different gamut of instruments and everything. And also I have to thank Jeff Lately, who actually designed this beautiful piano with my styles on here, which is really good. And Jeff Lately is basically the brains of this whole project right here, which is really good. And you know, I thank them for following my advice of a lot of things, because I was the Symphony Grand I, some of the instruments like the drum sounds were just not there and everything, but they replaced everything. They replaced a lot of stuff. Plus with the original instruments, they made it a lot better. Like, let me show you this. Let me take off the cords right over here. I love this, where is it? Electric reed piano. Woo. I sold Wurlitzer 200A, mid condition. I sold it, and I sold it for a Chord Kronos. I know a lot of people is going to be like, ah, why'd you do that? But I sold it for $3,000. So I got it back in here, which is really neat. I have the effects on, but without it, like later. It's so cool. I don't think this is the 200A. I'm sorry. I don't know if I have the 220. Yeah, it was a 200A that I had, or a 220. I think this is like a 120. They're both the same concept, with different cabinets and everything. By the way, this is actual sample. This is the dynamics. Beautiful sound. Also, I can put a chorus on it. Such great dynamics on it. So I don't miss I miss my 208 appearance, but I don't miss the sound because I already have it in here, which I absolutely love. I also sold the Yamaha DX7 and this right here. Beautiful sound. If I put more effect on it. I can put over here, I can put some strings in it. Your imaginations could go wild. I have a computer, I have a laptop computer underneath here. So the reason for that is because I am working on a lot of other projects with this. Not going to tell you, but I have a laptop computer underneath here. This is also the laptop computer is also is triggering this, and it's triggering my Yamaha Disclavier. But I have ever since this came in, I have not turned on the Yamaha Disclavier. But I still love it. I still love it, everybody. But yeah, it's triggering both of them. But it's hooked up to Cakewalk, and I could perform how many sequences do I want with it, which is really cool. And I just love to sit here. I go in my studio. My studio has a lot of keyboards. I just like to sit here and compose whatever comes out of my mind. Because this just encourages me. I turn off all the lights. And I have these lights on. And while I'm doing different instruments, it shows me different colors. So the piano could be green, the flutes could be purple or violet and stuff like that. Well, purple and violet are basically the same thing, but pink. The guitars could be yellow, the drums could be orange and everything. And that is so cool. And just watch everything dance at the same time on here, which is really, really cool. Plus the color screen on here is really neat. I still have the plastic on it. I'm not taking off the plastic on it, but just leave it there. You know, I'll try it on another different model just to see how it looks. Okay, so I absolutely just love it. Organ sounds like if I go, oh, I got the layer on it, which is. Checks out funky beat. I'm gonna try this one right here. It's drawer bar. Beautiful sound. I gotta sharpen up my organ skills a little bit, but. Also sampled too. If you don't believe me that it's sampled, you can go on the website and the way how they make their custom sounds, they can actually show you how it's sampled on here. So I mean, vintage instruments that they have on here is at your fingertips that cost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You get it right here at the Williams, which is cool. What I like too is, say for instance, the upright bass. great bass right there. And if I wanted, say for instance, a drum beat, because this is your bass right here. The drum beat right over here, turn on a style, and you can have, basically, I'm going to have like the jazz trio. And let's speed it up a little bit more. But that's what you can do with this thing. I mean, you can have your own backup band, which is really cool. By the way, it's dynamic, so everything's dynamic on here. So you can have your own backup band. By the way, I have to go soon, so just let you know, because I'm waiting for a phone call for them to pick me up with all this gear that I have. And I have to save my energy for tonight. So I'm going to have a couple drinks. But, yeah, it's dynamic, everybody. It's so dynamic. It's phenomenal. It follows you. Instead of you following it, it actually follows you. And that's one thing about this piano. It's not just only a digital piano. It's your backup band. It's a multi-timbral synthesizer, which is really cool. It's an arranger, and it's just glorious. It's just glorious. Plus, it looks good on stage. It sounds great. Once you basically, if you want to hook it up to a bigger speakers, it sounds really, really good. And you can store your own presets right over here, which is really cool. And also, if you teach piano, you can actually split the piano in half. Give you an example. This right here turns orange, and over here it's blue. So over here. So you have two sustain pedals on this side. This side's got sustain. That side's sustain. So that's your left pedal and your right pedal right over here. And this side's not sustain. So you got two separate pianos, which is really cool. It's Bluetooth audio, it's Bluetooth MIDI. I love it. You got USB right here. You have a USB in the back here too. So you got USB to host right over here. I'm sorry, this is USB to host and this is USB to device right over here. Plus auxiliary in jack, which is pretty cool. And at the bottom you have your MIDI, and also you have your stereo outs, which is good, which is also 1/4 inch, which is really neat. But this is basically it, everybody. I absolutely love it. I play with this thing. I play with this piano more than I play these other ones. I don't know when that I actually touch the other ones, but I can sit down, play with it, and have my imaginations go wild. So I'm going to end with one more song, and that's it. I have to actually go and get ready for this gig. So let me do Somewhere Over the Rainbow. This is going to be my last song for you guys. to take the rest of my energy. I hope you guys get to see it. You know, of course, it's social distancing, so I have my mask on and everything. But you guys have your mask on too, and be safe. Love you all. Please try out the Williams digital piano, which is going to be the Symphony Grand II, and try out all of them. I just beg you just to sit down and try out all of them. It's such wonderful, wonderful pianos, and I tell you, this is a wonderful company. All right, so thank you so much, everybody. I love you guys, and I'll see your questions and answer your questions a little bit later, but I love you. Bye-bye, everybody.